Cool. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to another Printulian show. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday so far and a great week. Here I am in Jersey at my apartment. It's super rainy, so I hope if you're having a rainy day, it's a good rainy day. I happen to love the rain, so it's a nice, relaxed day for me. We're nearing the end of the week. And in honor of it being calendar season currently, we're seeing a lot of calendar orders rolling in. Everyone is obviously preparing their calendars for the next year. I am going to be focusing a lot more, as I promised, on calendar templates and stuff like that, setting up your designs, all kinds of things, answering all kinds of questions you might have. Today, we're going to be focusing specifically on Tent calendars. I think Alex mentioned these are his favorite. I actually do have a sample here with me from 2020. So this is the calendar I designed for the team basically for 2020. This is what the final product will look like. I actually just want to dismantle this thing. I'm trying not to tear it, but I just wanted to show you guys what it actually looks like when it shows up at your doorstep. I know a lot of our clients have questions in regards to how the actual product looks because we have mock-ups on the website. By the way, we have also added actual product photos to most of the products on the website. So if that was an issue for you, please do go check that out. Each product also has a material video or a product video attached at the bottom that you can actually see what the printed product looks like. So do go check that out if that is a concern of yours. So I've managed to dismantle the calendar. So this is what it looks like basically when it shows up at your doorstep. And it's super easy to set it up. Is that the right word? To fold it basically. You just fold it and you put these little latches back into the little grooves you have there. I'm not going to do that now though. I want to get back into the templates. So that's important to keep in mind what the actual thing looks like, right? Because that is what the templates look like that you actually get from the website. So obviously we have different sizes. Today we're just going to do an A5, but the same principle applies for all of the sizes. You can download the templates from the website on the product page. You'll see on the right bottom side, right mid side, you'll see there is an option to actually download the templates. If, however, you are not happy or you maybe want to ask for a specific size, if you have any concerns, just send us an email at support@printulu.co.za and ask us about the templates and we will send you the correct size on if you're not too sure about which one is the correct one. So before we launch into the actual tutorial, it's going to be super quick. I just wanted to send a quick reminder. I'm posting it in the Facebook comments down below. Here it is on screen. Guys, we already have over 3,000 subscribers for our weekly newsletter. These emails go out like maximum once a week, and it's our founder, Alex, who writes these. Basically, what they include, they're completely free to sign up to. You just click the link that I've posted here on the screen and in the comments down below. Click the link, sign up. It's completely free. We don't spam on that at all. As I mentioned, it's maximum sent out once a week. And what these include is important information about Printulu, important tips about printing, free tutorials, new emerging markets, entrepreneur launches, promotions, especially if you're running any promotions or special offers. This is where you will be notified of that. So please do go check that out and sign up. It's super, super important for you as our Printulu customer to do this. Okay, cool. So I'm going to share my screen and then we're just going to do the quick setup. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, cool. So I've already got Adobe Illustrator open here, as you can see, and I've already done a 2021 template design. This is the template, by the way, that we have available right now. This is what it looks like. It's easily editable. Currently, I've actually opened this in an older version of Illustrator, so there are quite a few clipping marks and stuff, but if you get it and you open it in the newest version of Illustrator, it's super editable. So basically what you do is you make sure that both sides of your calendar is set up to the correct size. So if we have the A5 template, these two sides are both A5. Then if you want to design something on the bottom, this template does include it. You can leave it blank. You can do that, just a smaller size. This is up to you, the width. Then I've opened the template here. So as you can see, this is what the calendar looks like when it's folded open, as I showed you just now. Here we have the bottom side. You'll see it's the thinner side and the two A5s. So basically, once you've done designing your calendar, you need to make sure that you're following all of the rules that you usually would. Nothing is going over the safety margin. If there's a background color, it's going over a bleed, and everything is embedded. So please make sure you do that. Once that's done, go ahead and group everything or create a clipping mask as I've done now, and copy and paste. The shortcut for that I'm using, by the way, is Command C and V, or Control C and V if you're on a computer. Cool, and then we're going to go ahead and insert this into our template. You'll see that I am just making sure the sizing is spot on. There we go. Cool. Go ahead and select the other side. And obviously this is the top of our calendar, this fold line here, as you can see. So we need to flip this. I'm holding down Shift and rotating it to keep it in place. All right. And holding down Shift when scaling it down so that it maintains its integrity and scale. And then I'm just going to go ahead and select this, copy, paste. Oopsie, went ahead and selected the wrong one there. No biggie. Cool. Okay, so you just go ahead and scale down in the actual templates. These templates, by the way, are editable, but it is best if you don't edit them at all. They are correct as we send them to you, so try to not move anything or group anything unnecessarily. This is basically all you have to do. Now, the side of this, I mean, the way it's facing, that really depends on you. Either way, if you look a specific way and flip the calendar from one of the sides, it's going to be upright or upside down regardless. So this really doesn't matter. You can flip it if you want. I'm just going to leave it like this. Basically, if you're looking at this side and you flip the calendar, then this is going to be upright. If you're looking at this side and you flip the calendar, it's going to be the wrong way up. I don't think that's really a concern, though. As I mentioned, you can leave this bottom side completely blank. The design is totally up to you. So that's basically it. And then if, just for safety, I'm going to select all of my little things and arrange them, send them to the back. This ensures that the template die line that we've set up here is at the front. These are actually set to a spot color, so you might get a bit of a warning there, but don't worry about it. That is how it is intended, so don't change anything in regards to that. If you have a background color here, I just want to show you guys. I'm just going to, let's pretend this is a full background color. Let's make it purple. Okay. You want to make sure, again, that it's set to the back, and you want to make sure that it is bleeding over the die line. So I'm going to quickly just make this canvas a little bit bigger so that I have room to work in. That's a personal preference. You don't have to do that. You don't have to worry about doing that. Cool. And then you just make sure that the background color or photo, whatever your design actually includes, bleeds out. You can include it over this. It's not super important. If you want to be a perfectionist, you can make it bleed over the little folding thingies as well. I actually don't know what's the technical term for that. Does anyone know? There we go. So you can go ahead and do that just so that it bleeds out everywhere. But for these purposes, I mean, this calendar has a white background, so you play it safe and it's fine. You don't have to worry about bleed or anything. Okay, cool. Basically, then you just go ahead and save that as a PDF. I'm going to rename this Day 5 tutorial. Name that as you want. Save that. It's set to PDF. And then with this, as I mentioned in one of my previous tutorials, we're cutting on these lines here. So the crop marks tend to actually sit on the outside of the canvas. So it's not really important with these dies because we are going to be cutting on the edge of the die line. However, it's a good habit just to include trim marks in any case. If you do include trim marks in something like this, don't worry, we're not going to be funny and cut just the edges. We will cut it on the die line. So don't stress about that. But it is good habit to just always have your trim marks on in any case. Summary warning. Okay, I clearly set my document up incorrectly from the beginning. Hold on. I've been working on digital media, which is why my document is set up to 72. That's not an issue. Please check out my previous tutorials to make sure you're setting up it correctly. It happens. Okay, bit of a mission to rename now. Save that, as I mentioned, include trim marks for safety, and save the PDF. If it gives you any warnings, again, if it gives you any warnings about spot colors, do not stress about that. As long as your design doesn't include a spot color and it's just designed in CMYK, that is fine. The die is a spot color. That is completely normal, and that is exactly how it should be set up. Let me just see, there we go, and there's your final file. So as you can see, the crop marks are now sitting here, but don't worry, we will ignore that. It's always best to rather include the crop marks for your own peace of mind. It's a good habit to have as a print designer. There we go, that's basically it. Let me just remove the screen. There we go, cool. So that's basically it for the 10 calendar setup. Super easy. I would say, honestly, the thing that takes the longest is just setting up the dates. And if you have download our template from our calendar page that I mentioned in one of the previous videos, where we have everything you need, I mean, you can basically just use the dates that we have. I do recommend always double checking it. I am only human. I set these up in record time, so it's always useful. And different people celebrate different public holidays, so it's always useful to just make sure that you've included all of the public holidays on there and highlighted all of them on the actual dates that you want. So do double check that with any of the templates anywhere that you download. Please make sure that you double check those and set it up according to your specifications and what you need for your business and who's going to be seeing that. So it's important to be culturally sensitive there. If you know, different people celebrate different things, so just keep that in mind. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions in regards to this template, please let me know in the comments down below. I will be checking it and send out some answers if there's anything that needs to be answered. And if you have any suggestions for more videos for me to do, more tutorials, let me know. I'm happy to do those. Yeah, I think that's it for me today, guys. A super quick tutorial, but I hope you guys had a good time. I hope this was useful, and as always, if you have any questions, please send us an email at support@printulio.co.za, drop us a messenger message, or pop a comment in the comments down below, and we will check that out for you. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic Thursday further. I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another live video.